Happy September, new month, new artist. My name is Angela Owino, and this week we have figurative painter Frida Ijai and ceramic artist Mary Wambui. The stage is set.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Frida.
Hi, Wambo.
Yeah. So, being an artist, yeah?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's fantastic.
Okay, so... Okay, Atabida is about the same thing. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Wambui, I think I'll start by introducing myself, and then maybe you introduce yourself also. So who is Wambui? Wambui Mahianyu is a ceramic artist, a pottery instructor, and a pottery sculptor. Yes, founder of Pottery Addict _ Kenya Studio, which is a brand that focuses on educating people about ceramics. And so far, I work with clay as my main medium.
Wow,
yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
My name is Frida Ijai. I'm a female visual artist, figurative painter, based in Nairobi, Kenya. I can say my work is majorly oil on canvas, but I also do mixed media on paper. Yeah, that's it.
Nice. Your journey
My
to being an artist.
Yeah, my journey began. I think I'm still on that journey.
I know.
My journey began just like any other child. You know, I believe every child is an artist. So my journey began when I was very young. I'll be brief with it.
Okay.
When I reached class 5, I discovered that I was more talented than the rest of the class because my teacher was so impressed with my work. It just sparked something in my head, and that thing has been with me since now. So I studied also. I went to high school. And fortunately, there was also art, so I took art as my major. Yeah, and then when I went to campus, now I did it full time. Yeah. What about you?
Well, mine is a bit of a long journey, bado tunapambana na hiyo journey. But being a ceramic artist, I can't say like I began being a ceramic artist from the word go. Yeah. But I also had an interest in art, especially like drawing, especially in my handwriting.
Wow.
I think that's what gave me like I can do art. And nilikuwa na very nice handwriting while I was in school, Raima. And then going to secondary school, I did more of graffiti.
Graffiti?
Calligraphy more.
Oh.
A bit of you can do it on a piece of paper, and then see when you go to funky, and then people need to write letters to their boyfriends and girlfriends. That was me. That was my work. So I used to get paid to do that. Then I went to uni. I never wanted to be hata sikuwa nafikiria nitafanya ceramics, by the way. I wanted to do interior design in uni, and then because we went to the same uni. You know how it is. Yeah, so I wanted to do interior, then discouragements here and there, and then Malima was like, not for you, and I was like, oh, you want me to prove a point? Okay, so let me try this ceramic artist basic. So like the first project I didn't really look like a project, because we were supposed to like create a vessel and a frog, not a frog, like an animal and a vessel using clay. So I created a frog and a pot. The pot really looked like a pot, but now the frog was the thing. Ilikuwa inakaa kitu imekanyagwa, so like akaniambia, this thing is not for you. So I was like, really, it's you telling me this? And you know the
I know the lecturers.
Yeah. So I decided to do ceramics to prove a point to the lecturer. Then I ended up falling in love with it. And here I am.
Wow.
Majoring. This is my career. This is my spouse. Can I say so?
Yeah, it is.
Till death do us part.
Wow, I love it.
So that's how I'm into the journey of being a ceramic artist.
Interesting.
How was your uni?
My
on your
uni
perspective?
Wow, thank you for asking. I thought you'd never ask.
Yeah.
I think my uni was that time when you're at a place where everyone is seeing you finally, because in high school or maybe primary, let's say high school, I I did not like the school system. I was anti-school system. The teachers did not like me. It was just like a fight because I just wanted to go to the art room, like, you know, that was where I used to breathe. That is where I used to feel like I'm alive. But then now I'm coming to campus where I now have it full time. My God. I really loved it. I really loved it. And then I love the fact that we were just so free with the lecturers. They used to like my work. And then when you express your work, you feel like you're just free. People feel like you're doing the most and you're just doing it effortlessly.
That is like, I'm not even making any effort.
I felt so nice. I want to thank my parents because, man, they believed that I can... You know, they believe that I can do fine art. When I said I want to do fine art, pure fine art, for what are they called? Our parents, not Gen Z, millennials. They're called
no.
Okay, that one. For them, for their generation, being a full-time artist is so out of the box because everyone wants you to be a doctor, wants you to be a teacher, wants you to have a full-time job, an office job. So campus for me was fantastic. I still am in contact with my lecturers. We meet them. I think campus was amazing. KU was also amazing. I can say that, yes.
The fact that we went to the same KU, same year, and then I remember like the times before we go to showcase our items for the exhibition, you would transnight the whole night. But funny enough, for me, I would, but I didn't find it like that much of a hustle. Because now you're doing something that you love and you're getting support from your parents and I mean, I think with that being a stronghold for you to now move forward, I think that was one reason why doing art was amazing on your end, and I think also on my end.
I think for someone, I would just maybe want to encourage anyone who wants to like pursue art. If you wanted to like be a beautiful road, you need to be passionate about it. If you're passionate about it, everything seems so easy. Because I remember I used to see people who are really struggling with something that is just so easy. It's because maybe they were in the wrong career, or maybe they're just forcing themselves, or maybe they've not discovered their niche. You know, visual art is broad. There is painting, there is graffiti, there is
interior design,
there is even theater.
Music.
There is also,
fashion. There's a lot.
Okay. So I also wanted to ask you before we continue. Can you please take us through your journey, because just briefly, how is your day like in your studio?
Okay, I think I'll start with from the beginning, how I create like my design process. I usually get to the studio and create a few sketches first. Also get a few inspiration, which I think my inspiration is more from nature and human beings, like even figurative figures and all that. And then after that, in ceramics, there's a part. The first thing actually you do is prepare the clay.
I wanted to ask you that. And where do you harvest this clay?
Yes, and where do I harvest the clay? So basically I get the clay
in Nairobi.
Not really Nairobi, tunaendanga mashambani kidogo. But we get our clay from Nyeri, and then we bring it to Nairobi, and then we prepare it. So we sieve the clay to get fine clay, and then now that's when you use the clay now to create whatever you want to create. There's 3 ways of creating in ceramics. Kuna hand building na kuna wheel throwing. Wheel throwing is where you use the machine. Hand building nilo natumia without the machine. So once you create your items, they usually take approximately 1 week to 2 weeks for them to dry without exposing them to the sun. Jukizieka kwa jua zitavunjika. And then now you take them into a kiln, and then they fire for 8 to 12 hours, and the color usually changes. From now, color ya clay kwa gray to black, okay? And then so kichoma ina turn from that gray to like around brownish. Now the brick color that you usually for building, reddish. And then from there we do something called glazing. It's more of it's like paint. si venye nyinyi mko na oil paint na nini, so yetu inaitwa glaze. So we apply that either by dipping or painting, and then you take them back to the kiln again. Hiyo ni jiko ya kuchoma, and then now they turn out smooth, like vitu zako zinatokea kama kikombe, sahani. That's the process of making a cup, a plate, a bowl, tiles, sinks, za choo na bafu, same formula. Yeah. I think that is the main process of how I usually do my things. But it's quite kind of different because you're towards manufacturing, but yangu ni towards being an artist. There's a difference. So mine, I do create the pieces to give a story, not just for functionality. And aesthetics also. Majorly on that.
Also, please let me ask you,
how
do you have like a kiln, or how do you fire your things? Because I don't know, because that thing is really huge.
At the moment I do not have a kiln, but there are places they do have the kilns. It's kind of expensive. They say pottery is an expensive hobby, because hata hizo rangi ni kind of expensive, and you need to have that chemistry research about it before you start doing it. So at the moment I do not have it. That's why but I do collab with a studio that wakona hizo kilns na facilities that wamekuwa kinisaidia sana to create my pieces, to bring them into life. So I think that is it. And also like the teaching part, because again there's that kufunza as an artist. I don't know if you also do the same. I think for me it's more of sharing my skills to any individual that is interested in doing it. Even if you're not interested, I mean, I'll hook you in. Trust you.
I know.
I'll have ways to hook you in. You come and try this thing. It's a very therapeutic process, and it's amazing. On your end.
Thank you.
Your design process as a painter, tueleze.
My design process?
Yes, as
or
a
how
painter,
I create
how
my...
you create your,
mine, I think it's not as technical as yours. It's so physical. And So mine is more on the head, like, when you get your sketch or your idea right here on your head, then to bring it to life, it should be easy. But when it's not okay, like when your idea is still wobbly, you will not produce, according to me. So first of all, I think of an idea. I come up with a sketch. I sketch my idea of how I want it to be, and then I prepare my surface. Canvas, if it's canvas, I stretch. I am yet to buy the from the store.
The machines and all
I
that.
know. So I make the frames from the fundi, and then when I get the frames, I buy the canvas, then I stretch them, then I prime them. After priming them, I sketch now the idea that is on my sketch. I put it on the canvas. And then now I begin painting it, and then now I'll just keep on painting, layering until I feel like
you're fully done.
I am fully I can look at it and say, you know what, I think it's done. And when I sign it, even if someone comes and tell me I think this should be like this, I'll be like, no, I'm the artist.
It's done according to you. You're the creator.
I'm the creator.
Critics. I think also to me the same thing. Until I am done with the piece, I feel like I am the one to finally say it's done. Because again, if you don't know the process behind it, you won't have the need to don't feel like you will get to understand why mimi nimesema imefika hapo na ni mwisho. Because mtu anaweza angalia piece ama I've done a sculpture, and then mtu anakuja nakwambia I think the hand is haina mkono moja, ama tengeneza kitu haina mkono moja, ingine iko na, I mean there's a reason why it's a story, there's a story behind it. So I think that really works.
Wait, I also, before I forget my question, I wanted to ask, when do you consider your work finished? Like, are there rules to say that this work is finished? Like, do you have to fire and say now it's finished, or can you leave it like that and it's also finished? Or do you need to also glaze and say it's finished? Like for art, when we finish, some people vanish their work. But my technique, my field is not the same as yours, because yours needs to be, if someone is buying the work, I don't know, how do you package to say that it is finished?
Okay. Now, like for us, if you're doing any items that is functional, like let's say the cups, the plates, the bowls, something that you're using for dining purposes, they have to be glazed. So they need to have that final glazing process.
Okay.
But if it's for any form of aesthetic purpose, you are open to let it just do the fast firing, and you can leave it there. That's why again, easy pots that you see, which are usually for the actually the planters, they don't need to be glazed because again, they're still functional.
Yeah,
after
but they
the
also
fast
still
firing,
look good,
and they still look
Yeah.
good. In fact, I love that because they have that earthy tone colors, and I love gravitating towards that kind of side in terms of colors. And so I think you just have to look at the functionality and the aesthetic purpose. What are you targeting? If it's for functionality, it has to be glazed, because especially for the dining purpose, that's where you have to be fully focused on glazing.
So they have to be fired.
Yeah, they have to
at
be
some
fired.
point. Okay.
Actually zote lazima zichome hata kama ni the first firing, because ukimwagilia maji on any clay item without being fired, it will turn back to clay.
Oh yeah.
But once fired, it won't turn back to clay. Yeah.
I get you.
Yes. So according to challenges in
my
the
challenges?
art, in the art industry.
Mine?
Yes.
Specifically, I can say maybe somebody's watching. I need a studio space, a bigger, wider studio space for my work, because I work from home and I really want also an uptown place. I don't want I live on the Thika Road highway, so I want to come to these sides, and also want a space where I can also do, I saw you are doing some teaching and all that. People are asking me, they want to come and intern to my studio, but I don't have a space for that. That is my main challenge.
I think we can collab actually. I recently got a studio in Lower Kabete, and we also do teach people, and it's amazing. And I think with that, just to finalize on everything, where people can get us socially, I think for me it's Pottery Addict on TikTok, Pottery Addict _ Kenya Studios on TikTok, Instagram, and all the social media platforms. And for you?
Mine is all the social media platforms, Frida _Ijai. Frida _Ijai.
Yeah, I think with that, having the studio, it had said to have the sessions, right?
Yeah, we will.
I mean, we are the girlies in the art industry. So, I think this is a nice conversation.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Having more of this.
I know. It's really nice to talk to you.
Yeah, likewise. Yes.
Thank you, ladies. And I have a question for you, Mary.
Okay.
So we've seen so many painting exhibitions here in Nairobi. So what about ceramics? Do you exhibit any place?
For me, at the moment, not really.
Because
again, let me say, into the art industry, I feel like the market for the ceramic artists has not been much tapped into.
Yes.
And that is what I want to bring into, because I also want to have an exhibition that is fully for ceramics. I'm so sure Kenya tuwezi kosa a few people wenye wanafanya, and you might be surprised, people have amazing work, but they just don't have the platform to showcase theirs. So that is one of the things I'm working on over towards the end of the year and next year, God willing. Okay. Okay,
so I'll be there.
Frida
also be there.
I'll have to come.
My first exhibition on ceramic art. I've never attended one. So you were first. So thank you so much, and see you guys next week, same time. Happy September again.
I was hoping you'll ask me one too.
The question.
Time.